Good afternoon. It's Tuesday, September 8th. Skipped yesterday. Kind of laced around after work. Didn't even end up gaming with my buddies. I was feeling a little ill. Headache. Just low energy. Like, nothing too bad, but it's like, given the situation, I'm like telling them, and they're like, yeah, let's not risk nothing. So we decided to cancel. And by the, as the evening developed, I also ended up with my stomach being kind of upset. And I don't know what was causing it. My stomach's actually still a little upset today. I'm not positive what's causing it, but I had eaten about 20 cookies in less than 24 hours. Now, cookies are delicious. I don't get how something so good could cause anything bad to happen. That doesn't make much sense to me. But I don't know, people say bad stuff about cookies all the time, so maybe the cookies upset my stomach and made me not feel good. But I gotta eat them. They're the bakery cookies from Sam's. They're only gonna stay fresh for a few days, and then they get old and you don't want to eat them anyways. So you gotta eat them while they're good. Anyways, I was thinking of going and seeing a movie today. But, again, given the situation, I'm not going to go out in public. I'm going to make sure that by tomorrow, things are getting better and not worse, and that I'm not getting something, but I just had a stomach issue from eating more cookies in a short amount of time than I ought to have. Today, actually during my breaks and stuff, I've actually started working on titles for my Wind Waker episodes. I had a guy comment. Now, I've been thinking about putting titles on my episodes for a while. It's work, so I'm lazy. I've also been thinking about putting titles on my actual play on my gaming channel. Since I'm starting this, I will probably do that as well. If I'm going to break down, I might as well do it all the way. But for the time being, the guy made a comment. He was like, hey, you ever think about putting titles on these? To which I said, yeah, I thought about it. But when I'm watching a Let's Play, I don't care. I go to episode 1, and all I'm looking for is the next episode. It's like, what is it to you? Like, what is it? And his comment was something basically breaking down to trying to get people to jump on in the middle of a series rather than only at the beginning. And I'm like, that's a fair point. That might get more views. Maybe someone doesn't want to watch the beginning of it, but they see, oh, they're at that part, I like that part, and then maybe they can get hooked because they like that part of the game or whatever. So yeah, I'm like, might as well. Also, give us more search terms and things like that. So I was like, you know what, fair idea, I'll do it. And so, beginning with the episode that released today, I put a title, and I've gone and set up all the videos coming forward to have titles. I'll end up going back to the beginning of that series at least and putting titles, but I'm just doing that for now. I'm not getting into renaming all my Skyrim ones or any of the previous games, although if I notice more views, I might go all the way back. Who knows? But because man cannot live on cookies alone, I'm going to heat up some buffalo chicken dip. And I went back and I updated all of the Wind Waker playlist. All the videos have titles I came up with. As I'm coming up with titles and stuff, people are going to learn how much I enjoy alliteration. As I sit there and I come up with a title and I think, now is there any synonyms that I can use that can make this title involve alliteration? And if there are, that's what I use. I almost forgot, but didn't. I remembered a very important thing that I have to do as I update all of these. Change the playlist rules. Because the way my playlists are set up is they automatically add videos once they are released, based on keywords in the title. So I have to make sure that as the title gets reformatted, those keywords are still there. I also went and I added titles to the Session 0 and Session 1 of the upcoming D&D game. It's going to start releasing, I think, later this week on JadeCon Gaming. Those are the only ones that I have uploaded, so I'll have to worry about titles for the others once they get uploaded. But I got all that corrected over there, and those will have titles. That campaign will start with titles. It is a little ironic because I think I forget if it's Session 2 or Session 3, but I say something like, man, if I were using titles, I would title this, and I have to go look it up because I need to use it. And then I say, but I'm not. Ironically, by the time it comes out, I am. But yeah, that's actually one of the things that really got me started on the idea of using titles. Is I had already had that thought of, if I were using titles, I would do this. So my brain was already heading towards using titles. I was just, I suppose, in denial at that point. But at least potentially, it will pull some more people in. For my video game stuff, it can show them what part of the game I am in, or maybe something sounds interesting to them if they're not familiar with the game. And they're like, oh, what does that mean? For my tabletop gaming videos in particular, previously, all they knew was it was a D&D campaign, how far into it we were, and my channel. So if they didn't follow the D&D games on my channel, when they weren't looking for one, I'm like, yeah, I'll check this out. The title that I gave the campaign, which I then used for however long, is the only thing that might pique their interest. Now I have a title and could potentially pique interest each episode. Each session could potentially be something that goes, wait, what are they doing? I mean, maybe not. Maybe it's not going to do anything. But I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to give it a real shot and see what comes of it. And my brain can get in the habit of telling me, hey, while you're doing that, why don't you just do more of that? I have an attention deficit, so once I can focus, it focuses. When I can't, I can't. But I did pull myself away, because my brain is like, you can just start adding titles to all your video game or sessions or whatever it's going to be. I'm like, no. I got myself to stop. I just did the things for the upcoming campaign and the Wind Waker videos. And I'm going to wait and I'm going to see how it turns out. Because if it doesn't do nothing, why put in the extra effort? But I'll see. I'm hopeful. So instead, I got myself, spent some time editing normal stuff I need to get done. I also need to do dishes. So I'm going to do dishes. Probably just have more of that buffalo dip because that is easy and I feel lazy. So I'll have that for dinner. Get the dishes done. And get to bed. Thank you for joining me, and join me as my journey continues.